Hey guys, welcome back to Blind Strike Exotics. We have our first clutch cutting that I kind of don't need to cut any of. And it's also the first one we've done in probably a month and a half. This is my 15th clutch of the year. It was my Ultramel Pinstripe female bred to my Ultramel Bamboo male. So everything is Ultramel plus Bamboo and Pinstripe. And I think if I hit a Bamboo Pinstripe Ultramel, it will be a world's first. I haven't seen them anywhere. I haven't seen any sold on Morph Market. I haven't seen it listed on World of Ball Pythons. So I don't know if it's a world's first or not, but I haven't seen any traces of an Ultramel Bamboo Pinstripe, so it might be. So fingers crossed that we actually hit one. So let's take a look at this clutch. Alright, as you can see, the reason I said there isn't a whole lot of cutting I need to do is because, so these guys are, they're due the 17th around-ish, and this guy or girl here, who as you can see is in Pinstripe Ultramel, and by the way, is a fantastic looking Pinstripe Ultramel. If my camera focuses here, the pattern is extremely broken up. The mom, I mean, it has the typical pinstripe pattern where the pinstriping is actually coming all the way down the body. This is a completely broken up pinstripe pattern, which makes me wonder if maybe there's something else going on in there. I don't know, maybe there was like a pastel or something. Maybe not, I don't know. Or it's just a really extremely pretty pinstripe. But this fella here was out probably about a week early, and then literally everything else has pipped on its own. I did kind of peek into a couple of these to see what we had going on, and to be completely honest, now all of these eggs were going to be Ultramel no matter what, which was awesome, but there was only two other co-doms or incomplete dominant genes going on. We either had Pinstripe or Bamboo, so technically half the hatchlings should be Pinstripe and half of them should be Bamboo with a little bit of crossover, which would have made me thought that I would have had some normal Ultramels. I actually don't think I had any normal Ultramels in this clutch, which is insane considering there's only two other genes going on in there. So you can see this one here is another Pinstripe. It's another pretty snake. This one didn't decide not to come out yet though. Really good looking snake. And let's see, this one I think also is, yeah, this one's also a Pinstripe. So we have three. This one's kind of buried in there a little bit, but another Pinstripe Ultramel. The other three, this is the only one I haven't cut yet because it kind of pipped a little late by itself. I'm glad that they all decided to kind of come out on their own, plus simultaneously. They all kind of came out around the same time. Now, never having had hatched any Bamboo Ultramels before, I was extremely surprised by these when they popped out, because the Bamboo Ultramels are, as you can see here, white. They look like they're blue-eyed Lucy's. They're just white. Now this one, I think, happens to be a Pinstripe Bamboo by the looks of it. And I think I hit two in this clutch. Kind of had a little sneak peek going on there when I was looking at them earlier. I believe this is a Pinstripe Bamboo. Now these guys are born really white, and let me jump and get Dad real quick to show you what he looks like as an adult. Now the pinstripes don't stay necessarily this vibrant, but they do stay the kind of ultramelly color. This is what the Bamboo Ultramel looks like as an adult. It is for adding just one gene into Ultramel is like an extremely awesome single gene to have an Ultramel. And to be honest, I think any single gene by itself, it has to be the best that I've seen so far implemented into the Ultramel project. So that is definitely the killer snake there. So comparing that to what these hatchlings look like, these guys are, I mean, just kind of just really faded out in white. You can definitely see the pattern in there, but they're like white snakes. Now this one looks like it's just a bamboo. You can definitely see the pattern, and I don't know if you can see it, but I can see the pattern on the snake. So that's a bamboo. So we have 1, 2, 3 pinstripes. Plain bamboo. It's hard to tell on this one because of the way he's sitting in there. Let me save that one. Hold on. This one's blowing bubbles in here. I'm thinking this is a pinstripe just by the... You can see... I don't know, it's really hard to tell if you can see it in there at all, but you can kind of see the pinstripe pattern. So I'm thinking that's a pinstripe bamboo. I'm thinking, what's this one? I think this is the one I just cut that I'm thinking this, yeah, this is definitely a pinstripe bamboo as well. It's, again, hard to see. I don't know if you pick up the pinstripes in there or not. And this one, now I'm really curious what these guys are going to look like when they actually come out and when they have their first shed. Because as you saw with the father, I mean, he is like just like really yellow. When these came out, I did not expect them to be this color. I was actually kind of surprised. This might be a pinstripe too. Well, this might be a plain bamboo. It's so hard to tell in here, especially because of how white they are. Let's see if we can get that though. There. That looks... So, I mean, this to me is sort of like best case scenario. I had 2 codominant genes. I had 7 eggs. I have 3 awesome looking pinstripes. And to be honest, this one in the egg is the only, well, no, they all look the same. I was going to say I thought it had more pattern. This one's patterning may be a little more normal pinstriped. This one looks really reduced though. It looks like there's something else going on there, but I don't know. But I have 3 pinstripes. I have 2 pinstripe bamboos for sure, possibly a third, and 1 plain bamboo ultramel. So to not get any normals in this clutch is like terrific. So to not hit any normal ultramels in this clutch was fantastic odds to begin with. But the fact that I hit 1 to 2 bamboos, 3 pinstripes, 2 bamboo pinstripes, possibly a third bamboo pinstripe is like a clutch that I'm extremely happy about. Hopefully I didn't use up all my luck on this clutch because my possible urban camos are due this week as well, and I have 13 eggs in there. So, you know, fingers crossed for that one of those comes out as an urban camo. But the odds in this clutch are terrific, and the fact that I have 2 to 3 bamboo pinstripe ultramels in there means that I'm probably going to be able to keep one. I'm hoping one of them is a male, because what that snake might do is replace Dad in my collection, which, you know, allows me to move Dad on to a different pasture. But, you know, this is just a plain pinstripe ultramel, and that is just an awesome looking snake. I'm really happy with the way it turned out. The pattern on this one is really unique. Like I said, the mom's pattern is like a normal continuous pinstripe pattern all the way down its back. And as you can see here, this is like a really broken up pattern. So it makes me wonder if there's something else going on, or if it's just like a really cool looking pinstripe ultramel. So I have 3 of these. I have 2 bamboo pinstripe ultramels, possibly a third one, and 1 to 2 bamboo ultramels in this clutch. So I'm extremely happy. I can't wait till they'll get out. I really want to see them when they shed out. And then I'll definitely do the update on the clutch ID when they do, because those bamboo ones, all four of them that have bamboo in them, whether the pinstripes or not, they look like they're almost completely white now. The one that I saw Pip yesterday was like so white that I thought I had to have a different gene in there. But even over the last day, watching it inside the egg, there's so much color that came onto the snake. And that's kind of the reason why, like, if you have a snake die in the egg like a week or 2 or 3 before it's ready to hatch, that the colors look so wacky, because they don't like fully come in yet at that point. And even in the last 24 hours, the amount of yellow that's came into the bamboos on these clutches is kind of neat to watch it happen, because again, the dad is like extremely white. So I'm really happy about this clutch. This is for just being relatively simple. I got really cool results out of it and hit really good odds out of it. And I'm kind of like, like super ecstatic about it. I really want to see them shed, and I also have the camos to look forward to. Hopefully my odds are just as good there too. So that's it for today. Again, really cool. I'll probably only be keeping a bamboo pinstripe out of this clutch, so everybody else will be up for sale at some point once I get them all in food. And that's it. That is clutch 15. That is the clutch cutting that I didn't actually have to cut, because they did it for me. So thank you guys for stopping by, and we'll see you next time.